Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you this easy way to make ice cream cake. This day I was using a cake mix, the Butter Yellow by Betty Crocker. Just follow the directions on there. It's 3 eggs, 1 cup of water, and half cup of butter. Normally it's oil, but in this case it is butter. It tastes very delicious. Now I have, a preferred recipe to it. But you can always just use box or any recipe you have on hand that you really like. Works perfect. Yeah, so you just want to prepare it as it says, and then you're just gonna put it into your baking sheet, pop it in the oven. Normally it's 350 degrees, and then I just left it in there for about 45 minutes because it was a smaller pan, so it was thicker on the sides. That's why it took so long. And for the ice cream, I'm using the Thrifty, the flavor vanilla. I love, love, love this brand. I don't know. I just love their ice cream, but this one too, you can use any brand you like, any flavor. It's all up to you. And then I just took the little stomach on top, the little dome part, and then I cut it in half with my Wilton leveler. You can find it in Walmart if you're interested, if you don't have one. And yeah, and then I'm in the same pan I used to bake it. I didn't even wash it, to be honest, and I'm just gonna put some plastic on there and just fit it into my pan. So we're gonna grab our ice cream. It should be not fully melted, but partially. And you're just gonna fill it up. You can make the layer of ice cream how thick, how thin you want it. It all depends up to you. I'm just basically giving the idea because I'm not giving like recipe. So yeah, it's very simple. There's a lot of ways to do it. People do it directly onto the cake, which I honestly don't like. I prefer doing it separate and wait for it to freeze. I don't know. And sorry, the subtitles are going to be in Spanish, but my original videos are in Spanish. Basically, just freeze for about 25 minutes until you can. It's not completely firm, but it is more than what it was. And then I'm just going to put one layer of cake into there, and I'm just going to blop this baby up in there. But yeah. It's very, very simple, and I was like, I need to share this. I did have this video already up in my channel, but like I had this ugly voice into it. Yes, I know it was ugly, and I get so many comments about it, but I was super sick that day. Long story short, I went to the hospital during that time. I had a very, very sore throat, and yeah, I was even coughing blood. Either way, afterwards, I just, with the offset spatula, I spreaded things out. I shouldn't have done that because I had to take the excess off, and my cake broke right there, but I just kind of like, not tape it, but glue it back together with the ice cream itself, and I put it back into the fridge so it firms up a bit more. And yeah, so you want to pop it in there for about 35 minutes so it's a little bit more firm and you can start icing your cake. I know I'm gonna get questions, what brands do you recommend? On this one, I used Wilton. I already have a video up. Just scroll down into my videos and you will see it on there. But if not, Pastry Pride, yeah, that's what it's called. It's super good. Or Whippin' Top, that's another good brand that I do recommend. Yeah, a lot of people use the whipped cream that's already, done, prepared. I mean, in Walmart. But I honestly don't recommend it. Whippin' Top, I think it's called. No, I don't know. Like to put on top, yeah, perfectly fine. And I love the flavor, especially to dip it in strawberries. I've always liked the flavor of that one, but I don't recommend it to put all over the cake. But yeah, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. You can decorate it however you want to. This was actually one of the first cakes I ever decorated, so the decorations aren't that good. But hey, everyone starts off somewhere. And I'm not embarrassed whatsoever to show my, one of literally the first cakes that I did. I actually don't think I did too bad. I did decorate it with fruit because I have always thought that the fruit, it's just so delicious. gives it a nice view to it, and it's super simple to do, just to decorate with fruit. But yeah, so you just want to spread it, and then I just popped it in the fridge for about 5-10 minutes. Meanwhile, I was getting everything else. I'm using some peaches, strawberries, strawberry glaze, some melted chocolate, and more whipped cream. I think this was the tip number 21 by Wilton. I don't really know. Like I said, I was just starting off decorating cakes, and my drizzle wasn't so good back then, but it was pretty good. But yeah, I do have now videos on how I do it, and like it's very, very simple, and it actually makes your drip look so nice. But yeah, the chocolate is by Nestle, and then I'm just gonna drizzle some everywhere, I guess. It actually helps if you don't do it like scared while you do it, because it's gonna start dripping everywhere. So I'm just making some little mountain whipped cream mountains. And I'm, like you can imagine, I'm just gonna dip the strawberries in there, put them in between the little mountains, and then on top of the mountains I'm gonna put the peaches, and there you have it. It's so delicious. I totally recommend it. Hot days are coming. Why not make it yourself? It's easy, it's good. There's no excuses. And then you just want to pop it into the fridge, minimum 2 hours, or 3 actually. I cut it right when that was done, so mine was still kind of soft. It wasn't completely frozen, but you do not want to put the strawberry glaze in that decoration yet until it's totally firmed up, because mine wasn't that good. Mine was good. I mean, it tasted bomb, but like you can tell it still wasn't that firm, if you can see. But it was delicious. I totally recommend it, and I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already.